Hi everyone, Amanda here from scrimpymummy.co.uk, and today I'm going to show you a really cute treat holder. You can give it for Christmas, you can sell it at your craft fairs, you can hang them on your tree. So we're going to be using these awesome little bags that do come from Stampin' Up, and these are skinny cello bags and they measure 2 inch by 6 inch. These are awesome for little sweet treats for Christmas or for any time of the year. So I've pre-cut a piece of Poppy Parade cardstock, and this measures 1 7/8 by 6, and I have some good old chocolate coins here. Very traditional. Let me zoom in a right little bit. Very traditional, nothing special, but we're going to make it look special. So first of all, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to put them down on. They'll come off easy, it's removable. Okay, and I'm spacing the first 2 top and bottom, and then putting the middle one in after, and then I've got them nicely spaced. Not that it hugely matters, but you know, if you like things spaced nicely. And then just give them a press from the back. Okay, and you can purchase these everywhere at this time of year, absolutely everywhere. So what I'm going to do first of all is just decorate those little coins. And what I am using is some of the Santa's Workshop DSP, and I like these little elves. And to save me stamping them and colouring them on this occasion, I'm going to punch the elves out with my 1.5 inch circle punch, which I have found just fits nicely around those little elves. And I can punch. So I'm just going to choose 3. There's lots to choose from on this paper. I've used it so much. I think it has been I'm going to have this cheeky fellow here, look. He's sneaking off with that parcel, I love it. I've used this DSP so much, I absolutely love it. So then all I've got to do is, excuse me, trust me to start coughing when I'm filming. Attach those to my chocolate coins. Oh, oh dear. Like so, and they just fit perfect. Okay. So 1.5 inch circle, we'll cut those little fellas out. Absolutely spot on. And then you place that inside your little bag. And we've cut don't forget, cardstock to 1 7/8 so that it fits. Okay. I just need to slip her a little sucker. And more fingers and thumbs today. It does fit. Get in. Stop being naughty. There we go. There we go. Just my hand-eye coordination's like garbage. Okay, shove it all the way in. Now these bags, as I said, they do measure 7, so if you've got any excess, fold it over. In fact what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a change there. Just bear with me. What I'm going to do is, let's just make a change there. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put them in upside down, and then when the recipient can open the bag from the bottom without destroying everything, and it'll still look really cute. If I can get it back in again. There we go. Should have thought on. Oh wait, when you're adding things in cello bags like that, always add them so that the recipient can open them from the bottom. So I'm going to tuck it over at the bottom like that. And then I'm just going to keep it shut with a little bit of Christmas washi tape. Like so. And that will just hold that nicely shut. Now I've just left a little bit of spare bag at the top there because I'm going to attach something to pull. And I'm using a circle tab punch. And again, that is Poppy Parade. And I'm going to attach it very easily with my stapler. Okay, just don't give it to toddlers. Or if you want to give it to a toddler, use double-sided tape instead of a stapler. Okay? But that's a nice quick way of doing it. And then we're going to decorate the top of that. I'm going to use a sticker from the Memories and More. And these are little North Pole stickers. And they just fit. If you don't have the Memories and More cards, an alternative is to use something else. An alternative is to use the Santa stamp in the set. I've lost the box. Where's the box? Here we go. In the Signs of Santa, we have this official seal of the North Pole. Now, if you stamp that out and use your 3/4 inch circle punch, it will just punch out that S and that C, which stands for Santa Claus, and then you can stick it on. But I'm just trying to save time. Okay? So that's that bit done. Now, you can leave it at that if you want, but, you know, we like things to be nice, don't we? So what we're going to do now is we are going to take a piece of cardstock, and this measures 5 inch by 6.5 inches. Okay, and let me zoom out ever so slightly, and we're going to put it on the long side. No, we're not. We're going to put it on the short side. And we're going to measure at 1/4 inch. Do that again because that went a little bit wonky. 1/4 inch, 1 inch, 2 5/8. So count on 5 of the little lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 5/8. And 2 7/8. So 5, 6 just there. Okay. And then turn it on the long side and do another 1/4 inch score. Okay, move that out of the way. So I'm just going to fold and burnish all of those lines. Nice and simple. Okay. Right, so we're going to get our snips. And I'm just going to snip the little square there, which is at the bottom of the middle gusset there, and I'm just going to notch those because those will fold in. Doesn't matter about notching those. And then here you've got 2 little squares and then the rectangle, so we can cut off the first square. We don't need it. Okay. And then the second square we're going to cut up to the score line, and we're just going to gently notch it. And those little tabs will just go inside, and we're going to create a little box. Alright. Now where you've got these small score lines here, that is going to be, which way around shall we have it? We'll have the small score lines going to the back, so we'll have it fastening there. Then you can't see the seam, okay? So what we're going to do here is you've got your 2 small score lines there. This bit here, turn towards you. We're going to put a punch in there with a 1 inch circle punch going about, shall we do it halfway? Do it by eye, looking for the centre there, and go about halfway. Why not? About halfway. Okay, so these small score lines here, you need adhesive on the first one. I'm going to use my contraband tape runner because I'm still waiting on mine. Come on. This is a removable one as well, so if I blob it everywhere I can just remove it. And then we're just going to put a little bit on one of the bottom flaps. Use glue or 1/4 inch tape. This is actually too big for what I need, but it's all I have got in stock, so it's make do and mend. So then we're folding those little flaps in. Okay, we're putting one flap on top of the other at the bottom, and we fold attaching that flap to that side. It's a very, very basic box. Okay, just let me re-emphasise those score lines to help me. Okay, so hold that in, hold that in, that's the bottom, and then we just need to attach the sides. Tuck it in. and line that up. Because it's quite a small increment, you know, it might take some lining up, but there you go, it's not difficult. Okay, I'm just going to slip my standard size ruler in there and press the bottom there just to make sure that glue's nicely stuck. It is contraband tape, mine, so it's not very good. I much prefer snail, I need it back. So then this slips inside your little box, like so, with just the little tab there. In fact, it should go inside a little bit further, but never mind. We've got the little tab to pull out, so it's interactive. And what we're going to do now is just slightly decorate the front. So I've got a little sentiment, and I've all got my Santa stamp here. Okay, so I'm using a piece of scrap. I'm inking up my Santa with some Memento ink. Using my stamping mat to help me. Hopefully that's I'm just gonna put a little bit more ink there. It's quite a dry pad, this. So just let me make sure that that stamp is covered absolutely perfect. There we go. There we go, I'm happy with that. Stamp that on there like so. Give it a press. And there we go, we've got a lovely clear image there. I'm happy with that. And whilst I'm there, I will do my sentiment. And all of these are from the Signs of Santa. I may as well use that ink, seeing as it's out. Find a flat edge, which is there. And this says, do not open until Christmas. Okay, cute little gift. It will be when we're finished. So I'm just going to snip that out. I'm just doing it by eye. There we go. And I'm going to layer that on some scrap of Poppy Parade. Like so. And cut that out. Okay. Alright, and then I'll add that to my, what I might do actually is just add some washi tape all the way around just to decorate. Just wrap that around, clear it off. So that's cute, isn't it? Little dimensional. I've got stuff falling on the floor. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have been creating on my desk, and you know when you end up with layers and then they start to fall over because you've got piles. Yeah, I've got that situation going on, so if you hear anything dropping, that's why. I am quite a tidy person, but I'm one of these that will tidy when I've finished, not as I go, because I haven't finished yet. So I'm just going to really simply now colour in my Santa with my stamping blends, and this is Poppy Parade, of course. It all has to match. That is the awesome thing about Stampin' Up. I know I'm biased because I'm a huge Stampin' Up fan, but I do love that everything matches. I think it's brilliant. I think it saves us a lot of time and a lot of heartache, to be honest. Okay, so all I've got to do is just flick over that. I'm not going bonkers with the colouring. I'm going to leave him quite monotone. I might find some yellow for that belt buckle. Let's have a look, see what we can find. We'll just have this Stampin' Blend, which is Daffodil Delight, and it's the dark one. So we'll just have that for his belt buckle. Okay. Move all of that. And then we're just going to really quickly cut him out. Won't take 2 minutes. I'm getting a little bit stingy when it comes to buying Thinlets, although I have bought some beautiful ones that are coming out next year. I think I've got a video on some of the ones that I've already bought, and when I get my hands on more I'll show you, because there are some beautiful ones coming. But for now we're going to fussy cut this Santa, it's not a problem. And if your cutting isn't perfect, doesn't matter. The best video that I have ever seen about how to fussy cut was by a lady who I love to watch, who's no longer on YouTube, called Anna from Anna's Paper Creations. Go and look her up. She used to do the most amazing fussy cutting. It was pure magic to watch. So there we go. I've decided not to speed my video up. I seem to get less views when I do that. I don't think people like it, so you'll just have to watch me cutting. Doesn't take long. Yeah, I don't think people do like when I speed up my videos, because I think, to be honest, I think you can miss important things out. So yeah, the main reason that I did it recently is because I was trying to craft while my family were at home, which is never a good idea. It's just a nightmare because they just will not be quiet. They just won't sit with their hands on their heads and be quiet. I don't know what's wrong with them, how rude. But no, yeah. And the mouse house where we're staying at the moment until our house is ready is wood floor. Every single room in the house has wood flooring, which, you know, it's nice and it's modern and it keeps clean, but it ain't half noisy. So I can't wait to have nice, thick, luxurious carpets again once we've moved. I no like it, wooden floors. It's good when you've got dogs though, because it's easier to keep clean than having your carpets cleaned, but it is noisy. Right, I've nearly done now. I think I've waffled sufficiently to get you through that fussy cutting. I try not to take crafting too seriously, you may well have noticed. And we're going to attach him with some dimensionals, and he is just awesome. He's gorgeous, I love him. Good old Father Christmas, or Santa, or however you like to call him. I'll put another one there. And I think that looks awesome. I'm going to stick him there. Now another thing you could do, which I haven't done, but you could, in fact I think I might. Why not? Why not? I've kept you long enough, you won't mind 5 more minutes. I'm going to attach a hanger, and then you can put this on your Christmas tree. So I'm just going to cut some double-sided tape. I'm just going to try and do this. It would be easier to do this before you construct your box, but I've only just thought to do it. I do tend to make things up as I'm going along, so just bear with me. I'm very much an off-the-cuff crafter. I don't plan much past what I'm having for my tea. And that is the actual truth. Okay, so let's just trim that off there. Stick that on there, like so. Just squeeze my box. Roll that back in. Stick ribbon on one side, like so. Assess how much I need. Don't need any more than that. Trim it off. And let's make it into a little hanging gift. How cool's that? And then if you are selling these at craft fairs, feel free to use any of my ideas. I really don't mind. I do get often get messages asking for permission. You don't need permission. Use what you want. And then if you are doing a craft fair, you can hang those on in your stall and have them all hanging. That would look really cool. So there we go. Nice, cute, sweet treat. Give it a try. Go and have some fun. See you soon. Bye.